Previously on Spirited... Are we going to be needing these tongue shears after all? No, not my tongue! Not my tongue! Mr. Payne, despite your claims about my forked tongue, I have the proof you require. How about let's talk about your tongue for a second, shall we? The defense reasserts that the victim was the thief who stole the treasure box. Mr. Andestanden, why is the instrument you're holding different from the one you're playing in the photo? I believe you said your Damalon was your one and only? They're different because the one in the photo is no longer in playable condition. Not after you used it to bludgeon Mr. Roll to death. And there it is, you guys. Alright, y'all, let's finish this case. I was kind of right. It wasn't... I guess it was kind of the Damalon, but it was a really weird one. My old partner wasn't doing so hot, so I brought her sister along, that's all. So your guitars have sisters now. Not a big deal, lawyer man. In that case, please submit your old Damalon to this court as evidence. Too bad, you're too late. I got rid of her yesterday. You what? Burn her up with the rest of the trash. Ashes to ashes, baby. Ha ha ha! No! Oh, he's already destroyed the evidence. And I see more trash right here in this court that needs to burn in the fires of hell. Yeah, you're a mirror. Never mind. I don't even have the strength anymore. Now there's no proof to show. Oh, come on, that was pathetic. Your agony can sound better than that. Where's that great scream of yours? He was like pushing for feedback there. Oh no. I think I've heard enough. It seems the defense is unable to produce the evidence it needs to prove its assertion. But Your Majesty, we've come all this way, like, you know how much backpedaling you'd have to do to get back to the original conclusion that you were pushing towards? I mean, I've proved so much here. Ugh. Arg. Arg indeed. There's the pained expression I've been looking for. By the by, there seems to be one more thing you're forgetting. What is it now? You accused Mr. Andestanden of being the thief. But the real thief turned out to be the victim. And with that, Mr. Andestanden's purported motive for murder goes out the window. That's the other thing. Yeah. Well, let's just think about this for a minute. There's no good counter-argument to that. Sounds to me like Mr. Andestanden has been completely wrongfully accused. Unfortunate as it may be, I think it's time to hand down the verdict in this case. Not good. Not good. Defense, I trust you understand what you yourself will receive for taking on this case? No! I don't understand. Please explain it to me one more time. Shut up out there. I know what that means. That's not what I'm talking about. Oh god, no. Not the sprite. Not the sprite. Not the dead sprite. Oh god. I hope I never have to know how that feels. To think that... Oh, what would you do? You know, you would just run. You just have to run. And pray to God they don't get you. Poor Albie will be convicted. And I'll lose my life too. Mr. Wright, you've wasted this court's time and disparaged everything we hold sacred. We should charge you with lese majesty in addition to the crime of abetting the accused. You charge me with whatever you want! I'm dead either way! What's it gonna make you feel better to charge me before you put me to death? What's that gonna do for you? How's that enrich your life in any way? That's what I want you to tell me right now. How does that change your life at all? Yeah, you should pay for desecrating my good name. Bye-bye, lawyer man. Time for you to do some repenting in the Twilight Realm. I'm gonna be doing repenting, but let me tell you. But it ain't gonna be me that's doing it. This guy's guilty as sin. I just know it. He must have had some reason to kill Mr. Rawl, but what? Oh, people, let me hear you scream and shout. Time to take this lawyer trash out. Standing in agony. That sounded like the Thing 1 and Thing 2 in the Cat in the Hat rap battle. Hey, there was nothing more annoying. Never mind. The thing to do at a time like this is to turn my thinking around. I shouldn't be trying to figure out what Understanding's motive was. I should be thinking about what Albie's motive would have been. Or wait, what? Trying to think of what kind of situation would give him a motive. Okay, so was it like I was saying then? We know that Mr. Wall was the thief and that he had gotten his hands on the box. We don't know that, though. I'm still not sure. I think he knew Understanding was going to steal it and he was going there to move it. Wait, what'd you just say? Hey, can I look at that? Why in the world did he ask Albie that question? Why did he ask it? Like, if he was the one that stole it, why would he be asking Albie if he stole it? Unless... Wow, what about the treasure box would have prompted... Because the treasure box was already empty? At that point? Oh boy. Now I get it. Now it all makes sense. Like Pokua man, what you trying to say? Muttering and squealing to yourself sounds like you knocked something loose upstairs. Nope. Not me. Your Majesty. Please hold off on your ruling for just a little while longer. Don't tell me you're going to start begging for your life now. Yes! I am begging for my life. Wouldn't you? No, Your Majesty. When you know that you're right? Oh, well... No, Your Majesty, that's not it. It's just that I realized something important. We've been operating under a serious misconception this whole time. A misconception, you say? That's right. A mistaken notion about the treasure box. But could this really be true? If so, there's still a lot to figure out. Very well, let's hear what you have to say. Oh, thank God. Thank you, Your Majesty. I appreciate this. Your Majesty, this is just more of his nonsense. He's just stalling for time. And I've got to go to the bathroom. It's your last chance, defense. Payne has to go to the bathroom. The second I find it really is nothing but nonsense, I will bring down the hammer. And no amount of begging will stay my hand, understand? Yes, Your Majesty. Your Excellency. We all know this is just going to be another one of your stupid bluffs. Now then, defense, what is this misconception you mentioned? The thing we didn't realize about the treasure box was that... Well, I said it was empty. I'm gonna keep that. Go with that. What if the treasure box was already empty from the start? What? What? That. Now that, my friends, please recall that when Mr. Roll ran into Albie on the Great Stairs, he asked the boy a question. Did you steal it? He said. Also recall that Mr. Roll was holding the treasure box at the time. So why did he ask Albie the question that he did? He would have looked inside, seen the thing was gone, and said, oh, shit. I beg your pardon. Mr. Roll suspected that Albie had gotten to it first, which is why he confronted Albie when he ran into the boy on the stairs. But how would the victim have known the treasure box was empty? He didn't have any way of opening it. But somebody else did. Once a year, the victim had the duty of carrying the treasure box to the palace. He even had to carry the box to the palace for the New Year's Rite. Those were good times. He would have been able to tell by the weight when he lifted it that the box was empty. I see. I suppose he would have been able to tell, wouldn't he? Yes, he would. Mr. Roll most likely decided to at least steal the empty box. It's an important historical artifact in and of itself, after all. But what's your point, Mr. Wright? Please don't beat me. What does any of this have to do with Mr. And? My point is only this. It gave Mr. And a motive to murder the victim. He was onto you. Mr. And keeping the treasure safe is one of your duties, isn't it? So if anyone had found out that the treasure was missing, you would have been accused of incompetence. Which you already were anyway, but you just didn't want people to know. I mean, I'll give you this much. You're good on the guitar. But from the moment Mr. Roll discovered that the treasure was gone, his fate was sealed. Because you decided then that he had to be silenced forever. Ha! Can you believe the stuff that comes out of this guy's mouth? This is all just a colossal joke. So then what really happened to the treasure? It had been stolen long before this incident occurred. By Mr. Peace, Love, and Understanding himself. Where is it? If you say you put it up your butt, I don't want to hear it. Mr. Wright, will you stop at nothing to accuse Mr. Understanding? Your Majesty, please don't listen to these trumped-up charges. The defense is grasping. I'm not grasping, you're grasping. The treasure box can only be opened with the key Mr. Understanding holds. Who else could have stolen the treasure? As I said, the accused stole the treasure by forcing open the box. Your Majesty, I call for a swift ruling. I'm not ready to give my verdict yet. Yes! Fuck yes. The defense has successfully presented a new possibility in this case. Yes, finally, a tiny shred of hope. Mr. Understanding, would you care to make any statements in response to the defense's claims? He's like, oh, great. I'm just gonna throw my guitar at you. He's still not done. This is all bull! My Nolligan's rage gauge and his rage to explode, baby! Instructor Understanding, please calm yourself. I'm not gonna take it. No, I ain't gonna take it. I'm not gonna take it anymore. I truthfully watched over that treasure with pride. And now I'm getting accused of stealing it. Oh, this lawyer is a lying scumbag. You basically play Weird Al's song, I'll Sue You, to that animation. It'd be awesome. You better believe I got something to say. Open up your ear holes, sheeple. Let's rock! Death to the lying lawyer! And what after that? Gonna go home and do whatever. Oh. That animation is so funny. Jesus Christ, is that cowbell? I think it was. Alright, we've now heard from both sides. Either the treasure box was forced open by the accused, as the witness claims, or Mr. Anderson opened it, as the defense claims. Defense, this is your last chance to cross-examine the witness. Yes, your majesty. If you're unable to prove your assertions by the end of this cross-examination, then the DCA will come into play, and both you and the accused will lose your lives. I understand. Life or death, it all comes down to this. Mr. Wright. Don't worry, Albie. I'm here to defend you. I promise it'll be alright. Thank you. I believe in you, Mr. Wright. I know you can win this for us. And after we win, we can go see Miss Maya. Together. Yeah. Oh, it's a deal, man. It's a deal. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Oh, I can't let Albie down. I have to win this trial. Somehow I have to prove that only Anne is standing to have stolen the treasure. Do your worst, lawyer trash. This is your requiem. The last song you'll ever hear on this mortal coil. Say what you will. Oh boy. Okay. Ugh, my wrist is starting to hurt a little bit. Let's just get through this, man. Steal the Founder's ore. Me, I did it. This lying lawyer's insults know no limit. But the argument that the orb was already gone before the murder fits all the facts. No use even talking to you. Where's your proof that I stole the orb? Oh, lawyer trash. He's right. I don't have any proof. Yet. But I'll find some. There's something in one of these statements. I just can't get over how funny this is. I sue Taco Bell because every time I eat there, it gives me the gas. Well, this time I guarded the orb faithfully, sacred duty to the Holy Mother, easy to see. It's probably nothing there either, but sacred duty, huh? Problem with that is that I don't think you really are a true believer. What, you? How dare you question my faith? It's downright insulting. I don't care. I'm trying to insult you. I can't suspend logic either. You wormed your way into the temple with the intent of stealing the treasure, didn't you? I've had all the insults I can take out of you, lawyer trash. But you're the only one who can open the treasure box. You just keep on arguing the same old lie. I sing the truth, hear my battle cry. Oh man. Hands unclean, the accused did the deed. Forced the box open, no key did he need. Hands unclean, huh? Did he forget to listen to his Alanis Morissette that morning? You know, because she has a song called Hands Clean on her third album, never mind. The defendant didn't force the box open, that's a lie. In fact, you're the one who opened it, isn't that right? Come on, you just saw for yourself, didn't you? The lock was busted on account of the box being forced open. Oh, yeah. I said, oh. That's all I could say was, oh. Yeah, but who's to say you didn't bust it, you piece of shit? Score one for the metalhead. Look, if the accused really didn't try to force his way into the box, then how do you explain why the lock was busted and wouldn't open up for you earlier? How do I explain why the box wouldn't unlock earlier? Maybe there's a different way to open it. Go for it, let's do it. There's a different way to open the box. Huh? What are you talking about? There's a secret trick to opening it to protect its contents from being stolen. And you're the only one who knows how it works, isn't that right? Are you for real? You've been watching too many movies, lawyer man. Ah, so you're one of those tourists. Honestly, Mr. Wright, did you come expecting magic and mystery around every corner? I'll have you know, defense. The Kingdom of Khura'in is not some sort of fantasy funland. Ugh. It's true, I don't have any real grounds to make that assertion. And yet... Oh yeah! I feel another song coming on! Can we just finish the first one before you delve into this next one here? The real method to open the lock, you say? Delusional, man, there ain't no other way. Ah, new verse. Please do add it to your testimony, Mr. Understanding. Didn't even ask if I wanted to add it. I just put it in there. The real method to open the lock, you say? Delusional, man, there ain't no other way. Try it, I suppose. Delusional, am I? We'll see about that. Wild ideas, that's called delusion. Mix up warrior, drowning in confusion. Indeed, the defense's sinful wrongdoing has made him lose touch with reality. Let's hear it. What'll it be? For the sinner's flight of fancy? Nothing, because I'm not the delusional one. In fact, you are. I just know there's got to be some secret trick to opening the treasure box. Oh, really? And where exactly is this secret hidden? The secret is obviously hidden in the box. Yeah! And where on the box is this secret exactly? Well, it's, I hadn't thought that far ahead. It's the carvings. There's definitely something going on there. Are you sure? You're sounding a little desperate, defense. Desperate? Not at all, your majesty. I'm okay. Everybody's okay here. The carvings the accused stuck into sea, even though it's forbidden, I might add. Witness, can you tell us anything about these carvings on the box? Of course. As head monk, I know all about them. The carvings depict a Chinese butterfly as it carries a soul to the Twilight Realm. They were made in around the 7th century. Excuse me, Your Honor, that was a burp. I see. Could you please add that information to your testimony? Fine. Listen up, lawyer trash. Boy, he's got this crowd in the palm of his hand. Like Jello, basically. Chinese butterfly from the 7th century carries the mitama. So elementary. Might as well keep pressing these as they keep coming up. I believe this butterfly design conceals some sort of secret. Oh yeah? Why don't you check it out for yourself then? It's kind of like we're just making the general accusations and he's filling in all the blanks for us, though. Isn't it kind of weird how that works? What's with the smug look on his face? I think I'll do just that. Your Majesty, if I could. Let me see that treasure box. Nothing unusual here. Well, defense, what have you discovered? I'm afraid I haven't discovered anything, Your Honor, Your Majesty. Here, I'll return it now. I told you! Didn't I tell you? Oh my god. That fucking animation. In that case, there must be some secret trick to the key! So I was supposed to say key then. Now you're suspicious of the key, are you? You're just reasoning with this man. The accused forced the lock open. There's no other explanation. That's right. He desecrated the box by opening it without using the mitama key. Wait, what did he just say? He said the mitama key. Not the magatama key. I'll sing it as many times as I have to get it through your thick lawyer skull. He holds perfectly still as he goes into the chords. Only the mitama key unlocks the treasure, force it, reap the founder's displeasure. Yeah! Well, for the forgetful defense's sake, could you please add that to your testimony? Oh, so you like this little number better, do you? Let's see. Should I have him swap in this statement? Yes. I believe the witness just made, or sang, a very important statement. I would like it switched into his testimony. Very well. Witness, if you would. If you dare. If I have to. Carve it into your brain, lawyer man. Only the mitama key unlocks the treasure. Force it and reap the founder's displeasure. Is it time? Is it time for me to present here? The sole key for opening the treasure box and the stand-in keeps it on his person at all times. Try it. I'm ready to put this guy away. I don't care if any... I'm sorry if I missed something funny there, but man... Like, I know that's no excuse, but man, I'm just so into this right now. I'm really, like, motivated to save my own life, for one thing. Never mind to put this asshole in his place. Just a minute, Mr. Asshole. You just called your key the Mitama key, didn't you? Huh? But didn't you originally say it's called the Magatama key? Oop! The Mitama key? What's that? I don't know, Your Majesty. That's what I'm trying to find out here, but apparently it's a rather crucial question. What's the big deal? Someone said the wrong thing, so what? Simple slip of the tongue. An A for effort, Mr. Wright, but your grandstanding betrays your desperation. I'm afraid a small slip of the tongue like that adds absolutely nothing to your argument. What say your defense? Is it an important detail? Judging by understanding's reaction. Yeah, I'd say it's everything my argument needs. Bring it. This key is apparently not the Magatama key, but rather the Mitama key. And I believe this discrepancy holds great significance for the defense. Riding the crazy train to nowhere, lawyer man. Your Majesty, please don't pay the defense any heed. It's all nonsense. To tell the truth, I'm not really clear on what the defense is driving at myself. However, I am eager to find out. Yes. Defense, you will explain yourself like your life literally depends on it. Because it does. Now then, is the name of the key an important detail? Yes, it's an absolutely important detail. I think. Because the Mitama key is connected to the Founder's Orb. I see. Very well, in that case. Please show the court the grounds on which you are basing this claim. The grounds, Your Majesty. Any relation to the coffee grounds you had this morning? You can of course show grounds, can you not, defense? Yeah. I got plenty of them. In my trash can. You call me Lawyer Trash after all. The Mitama key. Mitama. There has to be something somewhere that this Mitama and the orb together. Yeah, I know exactly where it is. Believe it or not, I actually do. What evidence shows the connection between the Mitama key and the Founder's Orb? It would be this little thing right here, actually. The lyrics. What's that? The Song of Ceremony? All this time, the answer was right there in front of me. It's right there in the Song of Ceremony performed during the Dance of Devotion. Your Majesty, the Song of Ceremony tells of the treasure of the founder of Kurainism, but hidden within its lyrics is the secret behind how to really open the treasure box. Oh. Holy mother! Oh, baby. Man, I love it when that's like something that was right in front of your face. I was wondering when that was going to come up, though, because they gave that to us right from the beginning. But how can that be, defense? The Song of Ceremony contains the following lyrics. When the butterfly embraces the Mitama, the favor of the orb is bestowed. I believe the Mitama here refers to the Mitama key. Well, yes, it's the same word, but that doesn't mean... We've been calling this key the Magatama key, and that's why I inserted the key in the lock with the Magatama design on it. But that was obviously not the right way to use it. And I suppose you know the right way? I do, Your Majesty. To use the key properly, you have to first... Huh. So when the butterfly embraces, right? Flip it vertically? I'm trying to like picture it, if you flip it hard... Wait. Well, it's one or the other, right? I'm gonna say vertically, I think. If we turn the Magatama shape upside down like this... becomes the Kuraini symbol of the soul. In other words, a Mitama. Oh yeah, I like that number 6 thing I was talking about. But now what? What do you do with it? It's too big to fit into the lock that way. Oh. I said, oh. I knew he was just bluffing. That's the last laugh out of you, sir. Why are you wearing sunglasses and cord anyway? You know, I can't believe it took me this long to notice that. Bluffs and lies are the only tools of his trade after all. There must be some other place this key fits. But where? But where? Let's see. What were the words to the song ceremony again? When the butterfly embraces the Mitama, the favor of the orb is bestowed. Where should the Mitama key actually be used? Oh man, let me zoom in on this shit, because I gotta tell you, I got your answer right here. It's gotta be like right here, I think. Got it. Eureka! Oh, nice! Animation, animation. No, it wasn't me. I didn't open it there just now. Now they're gonna think I stole it. The treasure box, it really opened. Oh! What? No! Yes! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the real secret behind the song ceremony. Suck it. I mean, suck it. It's all over, Mr. Payne. It's a call on Mr. Raiden. How so? Let's say someone was fooled into trying to force the front-facing lock open. Sadly for them, it won't budge. That's because the lock is, after all, just a decoy. Yeah. This music. Nice. Oh man. He's losing it. Man. Holy shit. Okay. I've never seen that one. This reaction, or this video I keep talking about throughout this series where I said I seen a video that had all the breakdowns in it. It didn't have that one. I would have remembered that shit. What the fuck, man? Curse him, it's all his fault. Why do you have to try and steal the treasure? Why do I have to spot him with that box? On my way to the storeroom after the morning dance. It's his fault I tried to cause that blackout and clock him good. No. Sorry, dude. It ain't. Couldn't let my secret get out. Nobody could know the treasure box was empty. I'd lose my position as head monk. Who knows what else they'd do to me. Couldn't let out. I'm sorry I'm burping now. I'm out of control here. Well. Damn, I was really looking forward to putting the lawyer to death today. But no, not going to get that pleasure today. What a shocking development. I can scarcely believe it. Nothing like this has ever happened since the DCA was enacted 23 years ago. 23 now?! 20 was bad enough, but 23? No, my perfect unblemished record destroyed! The incredible pain ruined. Yeah, ruined. Whoa, we gotta change the camera angle here. Whoa. Man. Did the lawyer really win? I can't believe it. No way, this can't be happening. Peace. I said peace. Honestly speaking, I'm just as shocked as everyone else. But the truth has been made known, so it's time for me to give my verdict. In the name of the Holy Mother, this court finds the accused, Albie or Guide. This is something you do not see in this country. A not guilty verdict. That was a really touching moment until it cut to pain there, jeez. Wow. April 24th, 1:36 p.m. High Court of Karine. Accused. Lobby. Not accused anymore. There's still quite a commotion. The people in the gallery show no sign of clearing out. I can't believe it. Not guilty. I'm still in shock. Can you believe that guy? I can feel everybody's eyes on me. This can't be happening. It's impossible. Oh, Holy Mother, preserve us. I've never been in a defendant lobby quite like this uncomfortable. Mr. Wright! Oh, Albie. Oh my god, hugs, dude. We survived. Thank you so much for what you did for me. Rough. I'm just glad it turned out okay. It was touch and go there for a while. I'm really sorry, Mr. Wright. I had a really hard time trusting you at first. It's okay, Albie. I know how unpopular lawyers are in this country. But how did it ever get this way in the first place? Allow me to explain. At least, I wish I could explain. I don't really know why. Gotta hear our victory music here. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, man. The Defiant Dragons, that's cool. And they're led by a scary guy named Dirk. We saw that name come up in court. I think somebody said, like, that I was just like him, or that I was a liar or something. They'll do anything to overthrow her eminence, even commit crimes. Take that dog off your head! No, actually, it's fine. It looks kind of cute. The things you're saying sound a lot like the stuff they say. But you're not scary like that Dirk guy. Pardon the intrusion. Uh-oh. Oh, hello. Oh my god. Jeez Louise, what are you... Alright, Hugh Jackman, what's your deal here? Yeah, I want to talk to you, see? Flight, is it? Right, sir. Phoenix Wright. And you are? I'm the Kurainese Minister of Justice. The name's Inga Karkul Kurine. Inga Karkul. In the carpool crying? I don't know. Inga Karkul Kurine, okay. I oversee the whole legal shebang. I was watching that three-ring circus in there. You were? Wow, the Minister of Justice. So he's in charge of the entire court system. DCA and all. Minister Inga, how are you, sir? Run along, Mini-Monk. Grown-ups are talking here. Yes, sir. Very sorry, sir. May I help you with something? Just wanted a good look at you. Guys like you aren't exactly a dime a dozen around here. Well then. He's eyeing me like I'm some kind of exotic creature in a cage. Sorry, I just got shudders out of nowhere here. Yeah, I might as well share this little morsel with you. Turns out Roll was a seasoned thief. A repeat offender, see? Had my men look into it. They found all the booty he'd pilfered right there in his digs. So how soon did you get this information? Oh my god, the dog licking his head. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, it's too cute for words. But he seemed like such a nice man. Why, Mr. Roll, why? Guess he was doing it for the family. What a mook. A mook? How can you say that? Guess that kind of sob story gets you common folk all misty-eyed, huh? Anyway, another thing. I had my men check out that understanding fella, too. He wasn't the one with the sticky fingers. It's the insurgents. What? They put the squeeze on our head monk, apparently. So he gave up the Founder's Orb and tried to keep it hush-hush. Wow, I see. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, say, White. That was a cute little number you pulled in my courtroom today, wasn't it? First not guilty ruling in 23 years. You're making waves, see? Stirring the pot. Catch my drift? Oh, well, yikes, I'm in for it now. But thanks to that song and dance, we know our precious national treasure got nicked. So I'm calling it a wash and let it slide this time. All I did was defend the accused. You do best to read between the lines here, chump. You're standing on thin ice, you get my drift? Even a dirty no-good Nick Punk knows how to cash his chips before the house steps in. Do us both a favor, and keep an eye on the path you're walking down. You never know whose toes you might be stepping on. This ain't your turf, buddy. Never forget whose soil it is you're standing on. Well, this had to happen, didn't it? Like someone was gonna come and tell us, hey, get the hell out of here, like, don't do that again. So you're making ripples in the pond, as it were. Last thing they want is a civil war. Because that's what it looked like at the beginning. It's like, that's where this is probably headed. But, anyway. Yeah, well, no use worrying about it. We have more important things to think about. Such as hard or soft shell, baby. Such as when can we continue the sightseeing tour? Tour? Oh, anytime, sir. We still have plenty of time until Miss Maya's training ends. And there are still lots more temples to see and all kinds of local foods to eat. I can show you the natural beauty of the area and the waterfalls used, and I haven't shown you the breathtaking mountain view from the Plaza of Devotion yet. There's a place where the dangling off a really steep cliff, great view of the Twilight Realm, and walking up bed of nails. Alright, slow down, Albie. There's plenty of time. And I'll pass on the bed of nails, thank you very much. And when we're done with all that, we can go see Miss Maya together. Yeah, you bet. Maya, I wonder how she's doing. Hope she's okay. Oh, man. But that's a story for another case. I take it. Oh, wait.
So, how about that not guilty, Dirk? I heard. Sounds like the winds of change are beginning to stir.
Oh boy. Well, crap. Well, episode 2, the magical turnabout. I reckon that's where we're going next. Between now and then, though, we got a few cold days and a few bathroom trips. But we will get to it as soon as we can. Till then, thank you all for watching. And I will see you again on episode 2. Goodbye.